Alright, and we are back, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Sound check, sound check. Can you hear me? Good. I hope you're having a nice start to your Mondays. A decent weekend as well. Yeah, I'm always appreciative of anyone that joins these streams. Every Mondays and Thursdays, you should be seeing Eversio facing off in the UK EL division. For those keeping track, we are 6 losses in, but 2 wins. And this is our last chance to get a third win. Now if we do win this, we actually make it through the group stage, believe it or not. Yes, as 2 teams would be left behind. So Glorp Cat is one of those 2 teams, which is the team we are facing off today. So if Glorp Cat wins this, they might sort of, they go, but Eversio stay. But if Eversio win this, Eversio go up and Glorp Cat stay. So this is very important. And yes, 1 second, Takis, they are asking if this is streamed Twitch TV/Eversio, right? Yes. Alright. Thank you for everyone joining. We have 10 viewers at the moment. I hope you've been having a great Monday. Happy weekends. My name is Jansen. I'm usually casting the Eversio games every Mondays and Thursdays. Feel free to join along. I do believe this is the last game though before any new roster has to come out. Whether or not Eversio win this, if they do, they will continue. If not, well, it was a nice run. We had a lot of bumps along the road this season maybe. Is it a season? This series, yeah. We've had a lot of bumps on the road. People abroad, people coming in, a lot of replacements, a lot of subs. It was not a smooth sailing, but today we are facing off against Glorp Academy. Don't tell them, but I can see the draft link already, and somebody misspelled their name by accident. Whoops. It wasn't me, I swear. But it really wasn't. But yeah. So Glorp Academy also kind of at the bottom of things. I do hope their spirits are still up. They're gonna give us a good game. Usually, whenever their people are in the stream, they like to go Glorp, Glorp, Glorp. Do we have any Glorp supporters in chat? Anyone? And how about some ever wins? We have some of them. Okay, here they are. Hello. See, I pay attention. We've been doing this for a while now. I think this is the 3rd or 4th series we've done. There we go. They're coming out of the shadows. The Glorp enjoyers. Fantastic. Alright, so apparently the okay, so there were some troubles in the lobby. It's being remade now. We'll be waiting for the invite. And meanwhile, for any people watching our stream that have not come to Malta yet, have you heard about Malta? Is it something you ever think about visiting maybe? If you got a free paid 5-star trip to Malta, would you come? Ignore all the TikToks you're seeing, Hello Zelian, nice to see you in the chat. Always a pleasure. Is there any other Everwin supporters tonight? Can you get 7TV so we can see Glorp? What's excuse me but I don't know what 7TV is. Educate me. We have a lot of Glorp supporters tonight. I'm afraid this is an Eversio channel, guys, so we'll be supporting against your team. Of course, I expect Eversio to be winning it tonight. I don't know about you guys, but it's nice to have a sort of a light and darkness battle, or maybe to have some back and forth here. Let's see. Somebody said wait in the chat. Oi, what are we waiting for? Let's go Eversio. I couldn't agree more. Yes, indeed. Let's go Eversio. Guys, the lobby is being remade. That's why the draft hasn't started yet. Alright. Let's see. Hopefully soon the draft starts. We are a bit behind in schedule now. Already 4 minutes have passed from the expected time. For any of our Maltese viewers, I'm drinking out of my League of Malta mug, established August 24th, and She Smite on the other side. our podcast. For the people that don't speak Maltese, smite in Maltese actually means to hear. So we made a podcast called Smite, which is what did you hear? It's like what we say to other people, like what did you hear the gossip, you know? Because we are two junglers doing a podcast. Isn't that cool? Alright, this mug could be yours. Just visit the League of Malta merch store. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, things to talk about to fill in the gaps while the draft is starting. Is this where my my stand-up comedian sort of time starts? Let's see. What can I think about recently? I'm on the spotlight. You have to help me, guys. Yes, we'll just keep saying Glorp to fill in the space, right? Everwin. Should be soon, guys. Should be soon, okay? Should be soon. Only one person left to join this lobby. Oi, oi, oi. Guys, while we wait, what's up with birthdays, huh? You know? You end up getting gifts you didn't want, but you still have to say thank you. And if you don't, you're the asshole. That's not the best, right? I mean, yeah. A gift's a gift, I guess. But I mean, there's a limit to how many bad socks you can receive, you know? I mean, there should be an understanding on bad gifts, maybe. We should be like, okay. Alright. You can always donate it, sure. Like, thank you so much for making me seem charitable in the next week as I give away what you gave me to cherish. Oi, oi, oi. But yeah, we're reminded not everyone is lucky enough to have gifts. So yeah, better appreciate what we have. The draft will start soon, guys. I promise I didn't scam you. I didn't exploit your attention and time. There is in fact a League of Legends game that will be played today. Glorp versus Eversio. Hold your horses. You sound like Confucius. Holy schmoly. I'm the modern day philosopher. I'm lacking in the beard department. But you know what I'm not lacking? In drafts. Because we have one. Okay. Ah, shoot. My comedic timing is off. Damn it. It's a good thing comedy isn't my full-time job. I wish I was better at it, to be honest. Looks like a cool gig. Alright, let's start with the bets. Glorp Acatemy, apparently, will be probably batting out something like Darius, Yon, Varus, Corki, Trandil, Sejuani. Those are the bands I see them banning here. Eversio, I didn't really do the homework on Glorp as to what we would be banning here. But let's see. Alright, we have a really nice viewing today on the stream. Not every day we get 30 viewers here. Tell all your friends, your family members, your local dogs, Glorp Acatemy and Project Eversio are fighting off. And yeah, I'm not too sure how many of you are following the Eversio trend, but we really like red side. The strong top laner and Eyegloss and getting that strong counter pick is really good. I didn't make the draft link, guys, okay? So yeah, mind the Academy. It is Academy. Interesting bans from Glorp, I must say. They really double down on Drakor, but he has other picks. He has the Sandra, the Ari. Yunara band as well, I mean, is it really that strong? Iconic did play it last time, but he has some really good picks and I'm not gonna spoil it yet. Let's see what Glorp pick in the first pick. I would assume they're gonna go an AD carry here. Something strong that Iconic likes to play perhaps, which is definitely not Jhin. Okay. In my eyes, picking Jhin first is a really bad play. I mean, Eversio you have the entire time here to sort of calculate what they want. They can go with Aphelios here. And even Zerat, I really like Zerat against Jhin, you know. If Jhin ults, Zerat ults, get a lot of damage onto him. But I don't think Awaken will play Zerat. He'd probably play the Rel or, you know. Anyways, Eversio, one thing about Drakor, you know, he might be a bit limited in his champ pool, but he's ever confident in going blind. He's very comfortable with it. as long as he gets a champion he likes to play. Meanwhile now Eversio, I would expect them to pick up the AD carry. I have a lot of picks here, Velios, the Varus, the Corki perhaps. Let's see what does get chosen. Last few seconds, they are thinking about it. They could go a jungler here. Okay, it is the AD carry and this will be Misfortune. Misfortune, a strong lane bully as well, kind of similar to what Jhin wants to do, but Misfortune is a bit maybe easier to execute. The ult is just a lot of damage really quickly and it's AoE. Jhin kind of wants to get a hold of one target. Now Glorp here have the option of going something a bit like the Blitzcrank here. Would be really strong in my opinion. They have Misfortune and Syndra, two carries without escapes. If they get a good hook on, it's really good. And they are also going with the LeBlanc into Syndra. I think LeBlanc is an excellent choice against Syndra. Easy to land your E's because Syndra doesn't really have a lot of ways to deal with LeBlanc's dashes. Of course he could use his E, but Syndra E is a lot of higher cooldown compared to LeBlanc W. Glorp with the early Viego pick, I do not like this, I'm not a fan at all. But if you are going to blind the jungler, is it really Viego? Now they do have good pickups, you know, Jhin, LeBlanc, they could help Viego get the reset. But a big problem with Glorp's kind of comp right now, they don't really have good frontline, they don't have sort of ways to deal consistent damage. And I mean, Viego realistically is never gonna be able to go alone against Misfortune and Syndra. There's a lot of things happening in the battlefield for Viego to have that control to get his first reset. Meanwhile here Eversio locking in the Ornn, or yeah, they did lock it in. This is the win more champion for Eversio. There's always a nice and easy win for Eversio. They have a good AD carry in Iconic, so giving him stronger items and a good frontline, good damage, good CC, and Iglos really does play Ornn to a perfection level. Let's see here, Bikun getting banned out with the Zac. I don't want to say what potential ban against Bikun I think would be really good here. I will say it after the bans, just in case Glorp are listening in. Let's see, don't think Ornn will be dying versus Jhin, LeBlanc or Viego. I kind of agree. Of course, if Ornn goes 1v3, you know, has the distance, he will go down. You just need to right click him, it's not that hard, but yeah, he's gonna be having a good time. Okay, they do go for the Trundle. I was hoping Glorp miss out on the Trundle. I think Trundle would have been an excellent pick for Eversio. They could out literally the Viego or the LeBlanc or the potential frontliner. So now that Trundle is out of the question, what will Eversio go? They do have a Vi potentially. Vi Syndra is really strong. They did play Vi before a lot on Bikun. Rek'Sai is another possibility for Bikun, but they are going to go with Sejuani. I don't really see it. Yes, come on guys. Yes, I did not like Sejuani at all here. We have no champions to sort of pop off, and Vi does give them the early game as well. Does do really well into the Viego. Can help with the lockdown, with the Ornn ult, with the MF ult, Syndra combo. So it's really strong. It's really good, guys. Let's see. Looking forward here. Let's see what Glorp pick up here. They have the option to go with the top lane here against the Ornn. It is going to be the Ambessa. Ambessa is very strong against Ornn, guys. Don't underestimate this champion. It's very strong, especially against the Ornn. So let's see. Iglos does know it's very strong, and I'm hoping he knows how to counter it. I mean, Glorp really need the front line. I personally would go with Leona. I think she's a bit more tankier. Alistar kind of works too for me, but Leona has the range sort of to engage. Rell is a decent pickup as well. I think Rell is pretty good too. She's also very tanky. Nautilus just kind of explodes. He has good engage, but he also does explode. So let's see. So Leona really rounding off Glorp's comp here. They have some really nice combination between Leona and the Ambessa. But I would assume you would have wanted to go something like Victor, something like Hui, something like Azir. This creates a lot of damage and a lot of disruption in team fights, so Viego can get those resets off. Now LeBlanc being picked, if he does get ahead, of course, so be it. It's really good for him. He can really pick off the Vi, he can pick off the MF, or he can pick off the Syndra. So if LeBlanc gets ahead, it's very strong. Jin, on the other hand, kind of a passive character in this game. I think he's just going to be throwing out Ws, throwing out ults, trying to get maybe the Vi low before an objective. I really don't see Jin playing too much in this game, but of course, Jin Leona earlier on are very strong. But are they stronger than MF Alistar? I kind of feel like Leona Alistar, it's sort of like whoever engages first is gonna lose in the earlier levels. Maybe the level 2 advantage is good, it's fine, you just go in and out, you know, get a quick trade, but yeah, if we're all level 3, for example, let's say Alistar engages to get stunned in the minion wave, so he's tanking minion wave. If Leona engages, he gets knocked up and then pushed back, you know, so that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Now, of course, if both Alistar and Leona find the AD carry alone and with their engage, they can like insta-pop either AD carry, that's good too. That does mitigate the problem of engaging first. Top lane, as we said, should be Ambessa favored. I don't know if Vi helps out Aeglos at all here, because Ambessa is still gonna kind of scale into that Ornn. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I would really like Drakor to pop off this game. If Drakor gets ahead, like really ahead, I'm talking like 3-0 and lane ahead, yeah, this Viego will be complete useless, and so will the LeBlanc, because the Syndra can just one-shot them anytime. Ambessa could be a bit of a problem, but we do have Vi and we do have Alistar, so a lot of lockdown potential here. One other potential issue for Eversio, no real consistent damage, beyond beyond maybe the MF alt. Other than that, no real what you call it, DPS, you know. I literally have no idea why this draft hasn't started yet. So yeah, I mean the teams are still talking. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's see, guys. There's a lot of talking in the lobby and nobody's starting this draft, and I legit talked for 5 minutes straight. Yeah. They're really not making this easy on me, are they? Alright. What else can I say? Viego against Vi in the jungle. Not too sure. I think it's kind of 50-50. If it's Lethality Vi, definitely Vi favored. Or Crit Vi, sorry, is it Crit Vi? Yeah, Crit Vi can just pop Viego on like a couple of autos, to be honest. To be honest here, if Crit Vi kind of goes hard, you can even go, what's that item? Serpent's Fang for the Ambessa, and kind of deal with the issue of like who's gonna kill this Ambessa. It's pretty strong now that I think about it. And they do have Ornn, they do have Alistar, so they have very good frontliners, Project Eversio. If Brickon can pop off with the Crit Vi, this could be a really strong game for it. But yeah, Vi against Viego, I mean, if we're going the regular Vi build, so with the Trinity Force, you know, and the Sundered Sky, Viego does win it. He deals a lot of percent health damage on top of what base damages he has. So he does actually win that fight. Now, of course, Vi can stall out the Viego long enough for maybe Leona to come, maybe LeBlanc to come. We would expect Leona and LeBlanc to be roaming these games a lot more often than maybe like the Syndra. The Alistar could roam as well, but Syndra can definitely not roam. She doesn't have any escapes whatsoever and can get very easily caught out while roaming, so that's why it can be dangerous. Let's see. Why are we not starting yet, guys? Please, man, for the love of Christ. Alright, let's read the chat a bit. When is the next announcement for the LoL tournament? I'm probably gonna be doing the invites starting next week, maybe, or a week and a half. I'm still waiting on confirmation if we got the gig, but would be nice to start gathering names just in case. Let's see. Blue team have Belfast land runner up in mid, so we will win easily. What happened on all the other games in the UKAL series? Are you sure you will win easily? I'm not too sure about that for all the Glorp joiners. But to be fair, you've made our stream a lot more bulkier, and I'm glad for that. If all of you can stick around and enjoy the show, I'll be more than happy tonight. and come to Malta, you know, but come not during summertime, and come to be nice, you know, to have pastizzi, coffees, and go for walks in Mdina. Alright. Glorp draft looks really dizzy. I mean, whenever I see, let's call this a professional setting and we pick up Viego, it's really like, are you sure about that? This champion is like, I don't know. Like, you don't really interact early on. You have an okay clear, it's not too fast. You have an okay objective control, it's not too great. You need a team to be built around you. If you're built around you and you get caught, it's kind of really bad. Jungle is very easy to deny in a professional setting, because you can only get CS and XP from the jungle, right? So if you set it up correctly and start getting ahead, you can deny his camps, you can secure your camps, and Viego literally cannot farm. What's he gonna do? Go take his laner CS? I mean, Viego and jungle in a professional setting is really tough to pull off, I would say. If you can get away with farming, your laners are maybe like strong enough to deny the invades, or maybe the enemy is weak for invading, for doing these types of plays, also want to farm themselves, then of course you're risking, do we scale better than them or not? That's also a question you need to ask. So a lot of things that go into playing Viego in a professional setting, I think. And especially, you know, we have the Vi, we have the Alistar, we have even Syndra. Tell me what Viego can do here. Same with Ambessa, you know, if Ambessa goes too deep, you know, I mean, yeah, he can get on the MF, but he can also get CC'd from here to the moon. Let's see. Guys, have you ever heard Mickey Mouse casting a League of Legends game? Would you like to hear it? I can call him, you know, I have Mickey Mouse in my basement. He's been having a hard time finding jobs these days. So yeah, we keep him around. Oh boy. Imagine that. Huh? Disney Channel and Riot Games collaboration. Is it Disney? Yes. Alright. And if you're young enough to not know who Mickey Mouse is, Google it. I feel sorry for you. At least I hope you know, like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick screenshot, post it on the Discord. Maybe we can get just a couple more viewers interested in this, and we should be getting right on into the game. Alright, game is starting now. Oppai. Yes, that is a Japanese reference. Okay. 20 seconds to go before the game starts. Let's see. Yep, come, Ireland trip to Malta. We'll do most of it online, then fly to Malta, okay? It's only the finals that need to be done in Malta. It will be poggers, to be honest. Alright, let's do it. We have very good production skills, you know? It will be nice. Alright, game is loading. We will soon be getting into this game to see the action. Glorp versus Eversio. One last chance, guys. Give me some Glorp in the chat. Give me some hashtag Everwins. Let's do it. Make sure if you come to Malta, you hit me up, alright? Jan space makes coffee. Hashtag EUM. Text me. I'll make you guys coffee. There'll be 5 of you, 6 of you at max. And we can go to dinner, okay? I'll take you out. I mean, everyone's paying their stuff, but you know what I mean. I'm not that rich. Good. I hope you do. Alright, guys. What do we have here? We've been talking for a straight up 15 minutes. I've been talking for longer than the game will be played, most likely. But let's see. Who do you think will win, guys? Do you honestly think Glorp will win? Do you think Eversio will win? Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, the game is on its way right here. Let's see it, guys. Let's see it. Eyegloss on the Ornn, Bricoon on Vi, Awaken on the Alistar, Anaconic on the Misfortune. We also have Drakur on Syndra. Everyone on Eversio is playing a champion they are very comfortable, very familiar with. I'm not too sure about Glorp if they are also on playing with their favorite champs. Let's see. The early ward drop here by Team Glorp. They will know where Bricoon is starting. Alright. We have Awaken and Iconic here. Very similar playstyle. Safe and sound. Yep, Glorp are 0-8 at the moment, so this game, you know, if Glorp win, they don't really go up past group stage, but if Eversio win it, that will be our third win, and we can actually qualify. So if Glorp are nice, they actually give up the game, but, you know, it's not in the spirit of competition, otherwise we wouldn't be having such a cool stream today. Let's zoom in a bit on the action here, try to get it all. I'm curious if Bricoon will want to try out the Lethality Vi. He has Conqueror, so that's not really giving me confidence that he does have, you know, that he's going for it. Alright, meanwhile, Drakur just needs to survive this earlier onslaught from LeBlanc. He will be able to do his best. We won the top lane. Look at the damage that Ambessa is able to dish out, and he's also getting those grasp stacks, so getting ever stacking health on the Ambessa. This is very Ambessa favored in this lane. Eyegloss as well, just kind of needs to survive, give the items to Iconic, and let him do the work. Nice quick trade there by Drakur, but we won't be seeing much this game until level 6, etc. But let's see here. We do see Viego potentially trying to gank. Iconic gets jumped on, flashes the Jin W. Awaken is up next. He does get ignited but flashes away. A lot of damage coming out from both sides as Awaken has to recoil, but so does Glorp's jungler here. But not before they secure the Scuttle Crab. Alright. Across the board, not really sure who got the advantage in that. I guess Glorp, because they did get a Scuttle Crab from it. And yeah, we got the Awaken flash as well. The heal coming out from Awaken as well. Just for Ignite from Leona. So overall, a lot of summoners used for Eversio. Drakur needs to be careful here. If his flash is down, he could be the target of a lot of ganks. Speaking of careful, Bricoon caught in a rough spot here, but here comes Awaken as well. It's really LeBlanc that we need to be scared of. Awaken does go in, gets off the combo, and Bricoon will be able to run away. A nice read by Awaken. I'm not too sure how they read that play to send Awaken in the top side to protect Bricoon's camps. Really brilliant if you ask me, but I'm really curious as to how they know. Even Leona was around there. Oh, look at Awaken. A nice flash from Drakur. There's first blood from Drakur. Awaken with a godlike support play in the right place, using his abilities to get double knock up, getting the stun off. This could be another kill for Drakur. Drakur gets another kill, 2-0. That's exactly what I thought. we would like to see. We want Drakur to be 3-0 out of lane so he can one-shot the Viego later on. And here comes Brakun with the first gank here. That's Ambessa. Very low. Iglos flashes in. He is forward. The third kill of the match going down to Eversio. Feats of Warfare completed as Iglos with the ever aggressive playstyle does find the last kill in the trio. Nice little pace here for Eversio, getting 3 kills and still going ahead in the farm department. Excellent set of events. Let's see if Glorp have what it takes to start coming back from this slight, what do you call it, misstep they're doing, but so far so good for Eversio. Yes, I agree, Mick. We've really been cursed with the early game this entire series, so usually we do really well and then we kind of lose it, but I feel like more confidence today. Oh no, Iconic. Oh, he's... Oh, yo, I'm getting confused there. What happened there? Awaken with the perfect play, the pulverize, and also blocking the Jin W. Iconic really tickling the devil's balls at the moment with his current playstyle. He's really skippering there with 10 health. Still getting CS though. Jin forced to flash. Awaken is on fire this game, guys. Awaken literally on fire. Getting everything. This is his game. He does not want to lose it. He's getting tired of never getting the Alistar banned against him. He's a very good Alistar, guys. I once played against him as Zac and he denied every single jump I had. A bit of another case, Mr. Awaken. Seriously a good player. Let's see here. A bunch of people here surrounding the mid lane as Dragon is the next objective of choice. But no team gets the pick. No team is confident to just up and do it. So they'll have to wait and see on that. Alright. See the curtain call opening up there for Jin. But it does seem like Eversio are completely calm and in control of this game. I mean, they have Awaken after all. And he really woke up to win this game today. I see a lot of action from this Eversio bot lane. 66 CS right now for Iconic. Doing really well for himself. Meanwhile, grabs are taken for Glorp as Eversio want to secure this Ocean Dragon. A really strong dragon, especially considering Eversio are ahead. It keeps them topped up in the health and mana region department. So very strong. I failed to see where Drakur fell. I'm guessing it is against LeBlanc. He does have a kill, but sorry for missing that. Oh, Awaken. Again. He's in mid lane. He's everywhere, guys. I don't know what Awaken had for breakfast today, but I want some of it. He's really playing well. Let's see. Brico gets the ult off. This level 4 Leona is donezo. The flash comes out. Iconic is not interested at all. He's more interested in the wave. Will this Leona escape? Oh, the headbutt. Nice. Iconic gets the kill still. Awaken still alive as well. Pops the ult just barely. Walking out of that one. We see Viego. Alright, thought he was charging in, but he was actually charging out. Very nice. We also see Drakur rotating here, so we did learn from the last games we saw a lot of times the mid laners were outpacing him in these roam timers. But Drakur is on par today as well. Eversio. This is the Eversio we're more typically comfortable seeing. Now I know we're playing against Glorp, but you know, from the entire series, I think this is the most organized they've been. Can Doxta Corta log in? Alright, can this Leona log in? 0-4 on Leona, sheesh. I mean, is Leona really that hard? I don't know, man. Let's see. Earth Shaker is proxy farming on Iglos. He's currently ahead 20 CS. And Iglos does need to go back for his mini wave. Here comes the Ornalt. A perfect Ambessa to dodge the Ornalt. Oh, Bracoon. Trying to catch him, but Ambessa has a bit more dashes. Yeah, Costa needs coffee. He has an entire franchise of coffee, but it's not enough. He needs more. Oh no, Drakur could have gone down there, but he did have flash to save his skin. So very nice to see Drakur there. Feels good, feels good. Eversio are winning. And it looks like we're gonna continue winning. Oi, 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 Eversio, oi, oi. Good stuff, good stuff. Awaken the Menace. He really is outdoing himself this game. Knows where he needs to be. Doing it right. Denying what he needs to deny. Awaken goes in here. They do find the Viego. Here comes the MF Vault. And that's just exactly what I predicted in the draft. What's this Viego gonna do? There's the MF Vault, there's the Pulverize, there's the Vice EC. There's just simply too many things to consider for this Viego to go in and get his resets. Do see Iglos with the TP. So Iconic really needs to back here. He does have flash, but is he baiting this? Let's see. Iconic doesn't even flash or barrier. Very nicely done. Alright. Let's see, Iconic here does flash and the Viego. Oh, sorry, the LeBlanc does get the gank off perfectly. Very nicely done there. The first gank that does work out, and the Jin does secure it. Iconic still needs to back though. He has, well, it's not really too much actually. He has 900 on him. This might be enough to get his Blood Tears there. Let's see. Oh, Bracoon could find the Leona's. Awaken does teleport in thanks to the spell book. Leona falls yet again here. That's the 5th death for Costa Corta. Bracoon goes in a bit further than expected. He needs to predict that there will be this LeBlanc. That will be a menace to deal with. Not too sure what the thought process was in this fight. It really didn't work out. As Awaken also falls now. The curse is real, Mick. It's following us. It's following us. We always seem to get the good early games, but then I'm not too sure if it's confidence or what goes to our heads, but we really get into these messy fights that don't turn into anything. Apologies for a bit of a quiet period from my end. Let's see. We see the Herald is actually being secured by Glorp here. Their objective control this game has been pretty good, I have to say. Especially with that last dragon and this Herald. We now see some completed items on the side of Glorp as well. Oh, Awaken looking for blood. He's not finished carrying this game. He really wants to be the aggressor here. Goes again on this Leona. But is it really the right play? Leona just with boots and a Kindle gem is tanky enough for the rest of the team to come and Glorp pick up yet another kill. It's not looking great for Eversio. We're forcing fights without anything to get. And we're really playing up the tempo here as Glorp are finding really good rotations, to be honest. They're playing together excellently. Alright, Eyeglass goes in with the legendary the engage with the ult going in. He does get the Leona again. They really hate this Leona for some reason. But that's not really going to amount to much. You do see the Mexican standoff that sometimes does happen in League. To be fair, there's no objective to take if you do win the fight. I mean, you can get the mid lane turret, which is kind of good to be honest, but maybe not worth risking all that much. Oh, the Leon ult barely misses a conic. There comes the curtain call. Dracor receiving the biggest brunt of it. And Awaken now flashes away, does not want to give Viego the reset. Eversio are on the defensive. They are not sure when it's a good time to go in and when to engage. Dragon is coming up soon, as we see most of Eversio starting their recall. Glorp have already done their recall timers, as they are prepared for this dragon. Let's see. Down goes the turret as mid lane does fall. With the dragon up next, it feels like Eversio are playing really defensively and they are not confident in winning these fights. I wonder what the thought process is, or when they figure they can play. I think they're waiting on the misfortune to get the Infinity Edge, get maybe the Ornn upgrade before starting off the next fight. That could be an ideal position as well. Realistically, you only fight for Baron and finishing off the Dragon Soul itself. Let's see. Or maybe Eversio are actually wanting to fight right away. Awaken gets a lot of damage across and Viego does ult out, so no Viego ult to start of the fight. Here comes Eyeglass as well. He does have the Ornn ult. That could be a big way to engage. Awaken doesn't even pop ult yet. He has Ghost, he has the Exhaust as well. Everyone on Eversio is ready for this fight. Sadly, we don't have the Infinity Edge for Iconic. He's a couple of gold away. But they're still confident to fight this. Let's see. A great stun by Dracor. Ambessa goes in. Gashes Brickle. Brickle is still alive. Gets the shield off. Does all the Ambessa. Huge Misfortune ult comes through, hitting the entirety of Glorp, including Eyeglass as well with a massive Ornn ult. Glorp are running away. The only member left alive is this Jin, and he's at the third health as Awaken chases him down. A clean 4 for nothing, and Dragon on top for Eversio. It's also Atakan as well. Eversio are back, baby. We fixed our mid game, and this should be a great continuation until the end of the match. Let's see. I have to say, Glorp at least really play a good macro as well. Oh, I forgot. This is why it feels so quiet. I play without sounds, guys, because I'm a psychopath. Alright. Much better, right? No one told me though. No one told me the sounds were down. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, Glorp really do have decent macro here for what we've seen. They had a couple of good timers taking down turrets and objectives as well. Let's see if it carries over. The Viego pick not really working out for them. So is the Anvesa. Meanwhile, Iconic did finish his Infinity Edge, which is a huge pickup for this Misfortune. Let's see, Eyegloss is around. He does get the ult off as Jin is instantly popped thanks to Vice CC. So with Jin being down, we don't really have many options here as to what we can take, but we did get a kill at the very least. And there we go, the upgraded Bloodthirster for Iconic. Curious as to what stats this gives, just more attack damage, alright. Baron is coming up in a minute, guys. Stay tuned. This could be a big fight. Whoever wins this Baron could potentially end on it. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit too optimistic here, but you know, Baron, strong pushing potential, definitely getting 2 inhibitors, maybe more. Let's see how that goes. Just feels like Glorp maybe don't have the best synergizing picks. Viego, Jin, you know what I mean. Not the first 2 picks you would want in a team, perhaps. Ambesa's pretty good too, but then you have LeBlanc as well on top. So very like early to mid game-ish oriented champions. They need to get that snowball, and it really didn't work out, did it? So now they're kind of at Eversio's hands, at Eversio's mercy. Whatever gets started, Eversio have the CC, they have the tankiness, they have the damage. really all up to them. Here comes the Baron, it is started. Here comes Aiglos as well with the Ornalt. He does get the Ambessa, huge knock-up with that E. Awaken is on the way, the rest of Eversio are here. Iconic drops the ult, Baron is stolen by Aiglos. I'm not too sure how he pulled that off, but he did manage to do it. Iconic is dominating in the meantime. Huge fight for Eversio. 1 kill across the board and Baron on top. Eversio. This is our game, guys. This is our 3rd win, and we will be making it out of group stages. It looked grim. It looked like we will not be able to do it, but now it's looking a lot more achievable that Eversio will have more games to play. Alright guys, this game shouldn't last too long, of course. We should be one potential team fight away from the end of the game. There's the Dragon Soul coming up. We also have, well, we still have Baron. We could be pushing out the bot lane here, and I would assume that's what Eversio are thinking about in their next course of action. I'm really surprised that Eversio did not push out the bot lane with Baron. The duration will kind of end on this Baron, but maybe they're fine with it. Maybe they're totally fine with the game taking longer, getting their scaling, making sure they end this game. They need the win for sure, so you know, maybe they don't want to risk anything. Meanwhile, Drakor looks like he's gonna get dove here, but is it worth it, as the remainder of Eversio are around this top side? Can anyone get the wave, guys? Oh no, Drakor fails the stun. Here comes Aiglos' teleport. I'm not too sure about this. I think I would have left Aiglos top lane and just dove, sort of create more damage there. But with Aiglos teleporting, it just seems like he's gonna go down as well. I don't know about this one, Aiglos. I think I would have just left Drakor alone and secured the inhibs. We're just waiting for an engage here. Dragon is coming up. It is the soul point for Eversio, so a big dragon for them to secure. Winning this dragon gives you extra damage at low health and extra damage reduction at low health. So being at low health is very strong for Eversio, thanks to this dragon. Not to mention more healing and shielding, which they have a lot of, thanks to the Ornn, thanks to the Vi, Alistar. So yeah, big dragon for Eversio to take here. Glorp will look to steal it. I mean, they pretty much don't have any other play. Here it comes, Eversio start the dragon. Now are they confident in their smiting ability is the question. Aiglos drops the ult, but does miss the second activation of it. This could be a disastrous fight, let's see. We see Aiglos getting caught. Raccoon still on the dragon, a big misfortune ult by Iconic. Iconic falling low. Down goes Iconic, shut down. Eversio caught in a hard spot, 1-for-1. Viego ults out, the dragon is very low. The smite comes out, Raccoon secures the dragon, but Abessa's in the backline. Abessa falls to Drakur. That's the second kill of the fight. Down goes Viego, third kills, 3 kills for Eversio, 1 death in Iconic. Jhin gets engaged on, Awaken does find the engage. Flash from Jhin, is it enough? It does look like it's enough, as Jhin walks out with his flash. Very close one to getting stunned as well, but just in time for the Baron as the remainder of Eversio go for this Baron. Raccoon flashes away. He does not want to give it up for this LeBlanc, because Baron is up. Well, I mean, I'm kind of zoning out, guys, but do you blame me? It's really Eversio favored at the moment. It's only 5k ahead, but those 5k, man, they're in the right places, let me tell you that. Iconic has most of the kills. They have all these dragons. Look at Aiglos. He's getting healed by 2 members on Glorp Cat. Yeah, I mean, this is a tank, by the way. It's a tank, a damage dealer, bruiser, DPS mage, everything. And Viego, the anti-tank with the black lever and the passive dealing damage. No chance against the Ornn. All right, let's see, guys. This is it's looking like the end. I mean, congrats to the Glorp watchers today. You've really held on to your guns, really supported your favorite team, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. The LeBlanc though does have 6 kills. Zeus Zeka Zoinker, but what can he do with it and his 9 Magi stacks? Oh my god, the damage from Drakur is just insane at the moment. And down goes the turret. There goes the inhibitor. One last inhibitor to break all 3. Iconic starts attacking it. Keep in mind, 3 inhibitors gives you 2 empowered minions per lane. which is very strong. They can almost destroy the Nexus on their own. Aiglos gets the ult, but he is snared, he cannot reactivate it. Bricoon finds the engage. They jumped onto the Viego. Iconic drops the ult. Backs off as Leona ulted him, but down goes the first Nexus turret. Drakur finds the stun, Ambessa instantly falls. A big engage from LeBlanc, but Bricoon and the remainder of Eversio just clean house. A massive pulverize from Awaken. They go completely into the fountain to take down this Jhin. That's a triple kill for Iconic. And the third game for Eversio as we win yet another one in the UKAL. Victory. Wow, guys, come on. Now that's what we like to see from Eversio, huh? Alright. So now that we win that, hopefully we're out of the group stages and we can carry on in this competition. I'm really thankful for the great viewing we've had today. I hope you enjoyed the casting, especially if you were with Glorp. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing you can enjoy today, right? Wishing you all a good night. If you're ever around Malta, hit us up. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. If you're no longer gonna be able to see Glorp, come join us. See us every Mondays and Thursdays as we cast Eversio's games. Come support Eversio. Good games indeed. From my end, it's been a pleasure, guys. I don't know what to say. I kind of predicted the draft a bit in terms of how it will go, so yep. See you all until next time. Good night. Oi, oi, oi.